Hello guys, how are you all doing? Let me uh add some music here. Hello. So turn up some music. Let me. If the music's too loud, tell me. I'm with the chat stream today, so I can see what your guys saying, and you're gonna be appearing. So if you send a message now, you're gonna be appearing somewhere like here. So yeah. So today's stream is gonna be a more light session, I would say. We're gonna be talking about docs and working a little bit on what I've done so far with Meteor 3 docs. So yeah, let's get started. But before that, I'm gonna do some posting on Twitter saying that we're live because yeah, let's gather some more people. Tell your friends that I'm live and we'll be doing some really nice things today. Hello, XUT7, or how can I say your name? Like Shed7? Shed, Shit, Shed. I'm not sure how to say it. XAT7. Yeah, let me say them. We are we are online working and talking about books. So yeah, let's get started. So for those who don't know, it's in this branch here. So if anyone wants to give it a test, it's in this branch. Let me get the repo here. It's in here. So this is Meteor repo. Ah, this is Meteor repo. If you want to test it or see the PR, and I think we have a link somewhere here as well. Uh, yeah, the PR is this one. And if you guys want to see the preview link, and that's the thing that's for those who are right now listening to me, this is the thing that I'm. Yeah, we merged the ARM 64 PR. Yeah, we're planning to do this like in any beta soon to have like ARM support because yeah, the whole reason why is because we had the understanding how it was to be done to add a n- new architecture to Meteor, but well, got lost. Like we added ARM support for like Mac ARM, like M1s, and we added those, but then we lost the knowledge to do so. Like I think it was some maintainers did in the past, and it was really nice, but then they did it in some way that we were like, yeah, maybe it isn't so generic, because yes, at the time, all the only thing that they wanted to do is add support for ARM for Apple devices, but then now we had the technology and had the knowledge again how and to do it in for Linux as well. So yeah, that's really nice. So we have our new docs, and let me get into a more pleasing screen thing because this looks better. Let me just turn off my phone. And yeah, let's get started here. I'm gonna be running locally because this version is the version that's been like is out there that's to be used, and people can test it, and you can actually use for if you're using Meteor 2, you can use this new docs because it has exactly the same content as the old one. That's the docs.meteor.com. It's exactly the same content. Everything's already in there, and I'm piece by piece changing what it's for the new API for Meteor 3. And many things haven't changed, and mostly client things and one or other thing has changed. But yeah, you pretty much can use it to get some info and some data there. It's completely the same. It's I just changed a bit like how it's this data structured because yeah, that at the time it wasn't so pleasing to see. Like you would start at the here and see something like core. What do you mean by core? And there's still the core part, but if you open on a, I'm not in such a big screen, but if you open on a bigger screen, you can see everything that's inside of this and everything that's meter related. So like sometimes you want something that's in the core, but you're wanting something like methods or something that's really easy to find. You can search like here and do like methods, and you can find yeah meter methods just like this. The command K, I'm not sure if it's working now because I haven't added Algolia yet. So, but I think it does. Yes, this is like local search. Yeah, you can use like iSocial and have a lot of comments that you can use. So that's really nice as well, guys. For the stream, I mean. Well, so what I have today to do to work on this session is talk to you guys, and you guys, if you guys can want to test this new doc, you can test it. If the links again, I'm gonna be sending now. It's here. If you have anything that you want to just ask me about the new docs or about Meteor in general, you can ask me. I'm always here to help and give some insights on it. And yeah, if the music's too loud, if I'm talking too loud or too not loud, like I'm really marbling, and because I tend to ramble and say things not out of my mouth. I tend to talk quick and out of, not like opening my mouth. So sometimes you want me to repeat something, you can always ask it too. So let's get started. Well, what we have here is our PR, and I've done a little bit of to-do listing. So we have like a checklist. So I need to work on the redirects, make sure there are no dead links, and I need to reread those pages, these pages specifically, and check them if they are like okay or they need some more information or like some warning or tips. I'm gonna be doing the Mongo one because the Mongo and Mini Mongo, I will start with Mini Mongo and do one with Mongo because this is gonna be like most intensive, and this being recorded and being able to be displayed in other places is gonna be really helpful because MongoDB is one of those packages and APIs from Meteor that did change and needs to be readdressed, rewritten in some ways, or added a few things so that they can be like up to date of what is going on Meteor 3.0. So yeah, let's get started with Mini Mogul. So I'm not gonna be using this one. I'm gonna be sticking with this one and gonna be joining docs, and then let's see if things are okay. Yeah, I have no modules, so I guess this can be run. Yeah, I forgot to make something here like which, but I want the Meteor software one. I think if I do this and move here, should be fine. Any new info about what code change to migrate, for example, those mentioned podcasts? Yeah, we did this. Like we did this, and it's here in the guide. So isn't in the new version, but it's here. Like this is, I would say, is the Oh, this part. Yeah, I think it's somewhere in here. Yeah, exactly. How do I migrate my packages to be compatible with Meteor 3.0? So for those that are maintaining a package that wants to be compatible with Meteor 3.0, you can use like this. So then what you need to do is you have to be sure that you're already using async pattern and not relying on fibers directly. And then you can use like this. If your package is like a package that runs only on like client or is already using async await, you can just like add in your API from the 3.0 version, like we did for 2.x. So you just add them and then you can publish it normally and it will be working as usual. So for example, the MDG SEO, React Meteor accounts, Percolate Secret Chrome, and Cloud migrations. There are four examples here that you can check and use so that you can migrate more easily. Then we have this packet, this thing called changes for packages. That are things that change the for packages. Like you can use your code, like Meteor dot is fibers is able to have code in 3.0 and do an else like this to run your code in 2x. Yeah, I guess I can change this again, send this again, and the information, like the source information that I recommend always trying to be not aware, but like to be checking in as possible. Like is this one because we are always trying to make sure this is updated at least because this has like all the frequent actually the frequently asked questions about Major 3. We try to move them here, and so like if you have any um, I'm not sure if it says something about those about that. I think it doesn't. Um, I think where it should say something. Let's see. Yes, link here. I don't think it does because it would be something like how to migrate from 2.x. Maybe I can check it later because I think it's a good thing to have. Like as you said, an NS linked in our how to migrate. We added the code mode, like this code mode that we tested internally, and it actually worked. But yeah, we have projects that are somehow like old enough to those code modes doesn't work like we're supposed to. But if you have like a 2.3 or 2.4 project, I think it works really smoothly, the code mode. So this is a thing that yeah, people wait, what's going on? Oh yeah, this is a code mode, but this is the script from Minya. He's yeah, he did it really well here. Yeah, it runs JS code shift and yeah, it has a lot of memes and it's nice. So yeah, hope it's nice to check it out as well. Well, getting back to our project, yeah, I'm gonna be talking about Minimongo for now, and so let's come on here. I think it's an API. Yeah, because Minimongo and Mongo are connected. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, for example, this one is a thing that I did like to remind me. I'm a little bit forgotten what's going on here, but yeah. So this one I was part of it, so I know what happened here. So I think is in the mo cursor. I think it's serve. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it returns the stop. Yeah. So, um, what I know is observe works differently now, but I don't think it's a breaking change, but rather than like a just added thing. So what I do normally is to write down what I think it should. So this is now it's not only it's a tip, I would say like a tip. Um, yeah, I guess it would be a warning actually. Warning. Serve, server returns. I gotta do a quick test on this because yeah, otherwise I'm not sure. I don't want to write something that's untrue. So stop work. Yeah, I think I've done this test before. Yeah, I think I've done this test before. Oh my god. I don't try ferret to get ferret working with Meteor. Uh, I tried like in the past. I'm gonna be completely honest. I haven't tried early, and I've added like a to do to like on my to do list of things. I need to do that because I think it's a really nice approach, but I haven't. So, and I think the others on the team haven't. I would ask like Fred or someone else if they have tried FairDB, and actually I would send them in Slack to like everyone from the team if anyone has tried. Uh, Parity B with Meteor and see if how it's working and if it's working. Like they say it's working, and I think it's working for some parts or almost every part because they now support top log. So let me ask here on Slack and see if someone actually did some more in-depth testing. as the theme. So let's see here. Server handle is actually a promise. So let me do this again. Wait. Yeah, it's actually a promise. The server returns a promise. It's really weird because like on the client, it's probably okay. Like, yeah, I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. Yeah, so this is a nice thing. The new V3, the new V3 docs, this one, I'm trying, like, there's still places that aren't using, out of the box the V3 methods, but like for most, like for example, Meteor methods, I'm using the new API. Does docs have a web page of exemplary? I'm using the docs. Sorry, I understood completely wrong. Yeah, have a page of examples that are already using. No, but I think that should be also in my to-do list because yeah, as those that are on 3.0. Yeah, because like we have some apps like simple tasks from Fred. There are some people are doing their own migrations. But for example, I was doing in the live streams in the previous sessions, I was doing like an app in 2.0 and then we would migrate to it. It would be like a really simple app like um, a to-do list app and like similar to what Fred did, but in with another idea like to be like how can I explain it? Like when you have like a retrospective, it would be like a more of a retrospective app about what we did as a team, and then we'd create rooms and so, and I would create like on two, and then go to three, and but yeah, answering your question, we haven't one of those pages yet, but from what I have now is like this is like we have our documentation and our examples primarily try to be using the new AC KPI. And yeah, that's the thing I wanted to say. So if I open up here and do an inspect, what it does, what it returns, let's see. Yeah, exactly. So the server returns a property. It's gonna be here. Turns a promise. And is ready promise. Two extra properties. So for observe, things are working like this. And so, for example, this. And let me try another thing. Observe changes, and as well in the here. Yeah, the same things happens for exactly. Oh, I did. Was like this, right? Yeah, we run or stopped. So it's here. Hey Tati, what are you up today? Can I talk about? Yeah, today we're working our new docs that we are about to release alongside with Meteor 3. And so now it's currently in this phase where we have brought everything that was in our old doc to this new doc. So you can use it like it as it was like the old doc, the 2.0 doc. And now in today's stream, in this session, we are migrating our docs to have a more like we're migrating those parts and changing those pieces to be on par with Meteor 3. For example, now I was updating the cursor.observe piece where now it has this warning that says that um, on the server that on the server it returns a promise, and also that the live query handle, that's the thing that returns from from the observe changes or observe, is now returns our promise and return more properties. So that's pretty much what we're doing today. We are also explaining for those that are asking like what we changed and why those changes are better. For example, we've updated our docs to use Vite from our size, and because of that, we got a lot of sets of features like this warning one, and it's feel like more modern and easier to use. Some say because now you know what's underneath the umbrella of accounts. Like I I cannot understate how many times I lost on the API docs trying to understand that accounts, passwords, and account multi-server were the same thing or were about the same API. And now, because of this whole architecture information, everything is like more like nice and together. So yeah, this is the work of what I've been doing since December of last year. So it's been nice to have everything almost done here. So yeah, I think for the observe changes are done. Let me just send them. Yeah. Now let's get to the next piece. Let's see here. So use client. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be doing something like somewhere here in the collection piece that if you're using, if you're creating a collection, th- every method, yeah, that's really hard to think. How can I say this message in a more like clear and concise manner so that the reader, when it reads, it understands what I'm trying to say. Like not only understand, but he understands why is this done this way. Like it has to be really exact, and the person cannot have like it can have doubts, but my what I write shouldn't give them like questions about how the API works, you know. So what I'm trying to say is like I have done this part, and now I'm trying to do this. Like if you are using the Mongo collection on the client, nothing has changed when you're using Meteor 3.0, and I have to add somewhere here in the find one and find one async that it doesn't work now in 3.0. Like you need to use the async piece. So yeah, gotta think about this. But I gotta add like a warning. All right, I guess I'm gonna be adding a warning here in somewhere here on the this part about Mongo, the MongoDB part here, collections. Yeah, I think I found it. Yeah, I read this like a lot of times, and sometimes I don't find like this part here that says like that says what is the difference between uh what is the difference between running an insert, an update, and a remove in the client, and then on a server. It has this information here, but sometimes I gotta dig around to find it, and I'm gonna be making like more clear and precise now. So after this, I'm gonna be doing a warning or like danger, saying that on feature 3.x and later. Let's think. Cert update. I'm not recalling others, but I'm good at those. Cert. I can delete, I think. Cert remove. Add one. Fetch. Yes. Cert find one. Remove. Update. Update cert. On the reason you throw an error. Draw would throw an error. Find one. We don't expect one. Yeah. Find one. Insert. Update. Remove. There are five. There are five. We throw an error. Use the async counterpart. That exactly insert async doc. So let's see how it starts to look here. Yeah. I think this one is on the client. Exactly. Yeah, and here I need to do the same warning as I did up there because, as I said, like when you're trying to do a doc, you gotta be like, yeah, here's a lot of this information that's nice to know what's going on, and then you can do like a tip, a warning, or a danger, like I'm doing. That it's useful so that the person know the key takeaways, the things that should be uh, always in their mind when they're looking like this, because they start to read this and they see, yeah, this is important, but then this is really important, and then they can go back, yeah, okay, this is nice, yeah, I'm trying to understand things, and then they check an example when, yeah, you can always do like when you're trying to make a documentation, you gotta be linear about what you're trying to say. You gotta say like one thing at a time, because yeah, the best texts that you can read are always like trying to be telling you one thing at each time, because they are trying to be focused on what they're trying to say you. So like this example, I'm trying to say what happens when you create a collection and what it does when it's creating a collection and what you can do with it and what you cannot do with it, for example. So this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give you a manual about what you can do with this piece of software, especially the collections part. And then I will be doing the same thing for the collection cursors. Why is that? Because then the person doesn't have to be like, yeah, but fetch async isn't from collection, but it's from cursor. So it's always on like really refined and exact where it should be. So this is what I try to say and try to write down as like whenever I can in docs. It's to be like really exact what you mean. So try to be like honest and exact when you're trying to say, like, not try to just don't give them the whole API. Give them what API is not going to be working on 3.0. So that's really nice. Mhm, mhm. I think, uh, yeah, I say whenever it's like client only or server only. So, for example, find one is now. Does that does that change more comments page? Yeah, exactly. That was I was talking about. Like this one has a link to this code mod here. I think it's this script that I sent before. I don't think there's a forum post here. I think. Yeah, but the script is this one, right? Like the Meteor async migration. It does this. It does this part of. I think it's this script that you're trying to that you're looking for, right? Yeah. So, for example, this one would be like warning client and so as I stated up there, I'm gonna be doing the insert. So this is client only. Let's see if I can move it here. It's Gabriel Grubba. So yes, similar. Where is it at? So I have to prefer the count. Yeah. One, yeah, so one message, but that's okay. Well, fine. Always. Yeah, let's see if this looks better. Like for find one as well. Like this. Let's have some web page that explains how async how it works. I don't think so. Oh, I think that. This I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not sure how I would approach that because like yeah, I presume like this is one of the things that normally yeah that's a great question because I presume the reader knows what a promise is and how a sync await works, but then I feel like it should address this as well. Like I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I would approach this because like I think when people are like using Meteor, they know about this, but now many people from 2.0 haven't been using like promises like that much, so there is some caveats in it that changes from like what changes from using in Meteor like promise dot await to the await the native async await. So I guess we could do like a blog post to it or like actually a doc on it. Let me add this. That's a great insight. Like about process dot async await and yeah, that's actually a great thing to talk about. Yeah, so exactly because whoa, that's I'm trying to get from. Yeah, for me, like when I was learning about promises in general, I used this thing, promise MVN. Like for me, the best way to understand the promise thing. Let me see. If it's, yeah, it's in Portuguese. Yeah, I don't know it in Portuguese. I can get it. Yeah, this doc by far is the best doc for like for explaining what a promise is. Like at least for me, this is like the go-to thing because it teaches not only what it is, what it does, and what you can do that's actually really interesting with it. Like because it explains that before having promises, it had denables, and it I think it had like uh, packages and libraries that use denables instead of promises, and yeah, it's really interesting. So yeah, I would recommend those and use this as well. Like I'm using sometimes to think like what's a good example of like uh, a good example of what a promise is and how to what a good doc is and how to write it down because it's really nice these ones. And but I agree, like there's some people that are still learning them and understanding them, and they have some differences, and like especially on Meteor, because we had not promises like the standard way. It's I think it's important that we show how they work and how they used to work and how they're working now. Yeah, let me do so defined one is now insert async. I think is like this. So I can do like find and then find one nice ground documents. Okay, insert async. Oops, insert async. Try to. Can you send me like an example? This example, like so we can like. I guess I can. This is gonna be required, so it's really nice that you can do like because this is actually the thing that I want to like make people aware in the community. So I guess if you have this example, it would be nice so that we can test it and see it. Client only, match per server, like isomorphic usage. Sure, I'll take a look at second. Just a second. Ooh. Let's check it. It's opening. Oh, I think it's here, right? Yeah. Let's. I'll try this something like. Let me get it. JS file. I guess I have somewhere here. Scripts. I think I can use. I can use this one for a while. So yeah, what I would do. Oh, this is supposed to work on. Yeah, this is supposed to work on Meteor. Like I think it's Node.js, right? Just Node.js. Because if it is just Node.js, yes, Node.js. So what you can do is like this. This works, right? Up to this line. The wrong part is here, and I think that you can do like this for await const touch of cursor. And then you can remove this piece here and this piece here. And I think just by removing this piece, like I think is this one that wasn't working, right? Or is something else? And I'm not sure if this find one, I think you should be waiting for it. Like, get file record is used here, right? Yeah, get file record. So like doing a wait here? I'm not sure. Like file record is a collection. No, wait. Yeah, try this one. I would add here like as a comment. I'm not sure if I understood the code correctly, but give it a try like this. So for example, what I did was I did this wait because I think find one is actually a promise. Yeah, I'm not sure what this find one returns, so that's why I'm rambling here. And yeah, query is okay, options is okay, database is okay, yes. Connect, that's okay, that's really nice. Then you can do database DB name. Yeah, see, do a test, see if it works. Like if it doesn't, yeah, we can check it later. But yeah, I think it should work. Hopefully, yeah, exactly. Sort sync. Things are okay here. Let's continue. Updates. Exactly. I think it's working nicely. Yeah, if the screen letters are too small for you guys, I can do like I guess zoom in, and for many it looks better, and I think I can do like this. Yeah, it looks better for you guys. If you guys can tell me, like I think it looks better from what I'm seeing now. And yeah, I guess I'll leave it like this so that people can see it later better. Uh, let's go. So it's the observed. So the updates, it's okay. Yeah, now that I'm thinking of, I guess I could add this to like because I think a warning should say like this is client only for isomorphic slash server usage. See find one async. But then when I go to like the other version, like it's absurd async, it says like yeah, this one's it's better, but it's yeah exactly yeah. I think it's okay. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I guess this is okay. Yeah, that's way complex, but yeah. Well, let's continue. So then, so find one, call documents, insert. Then I say about insert async. Then have an update. Then it's there is the update async. Then we have upsert. Then I'll have a remove. So remove, for example, can be done like this, and remove. It should be used. I guess it's okay for the collection methods now. Yeah, I think that's okay for now. Like find one async, it's okay. Then start async. It async. Well, so I think the collection methods are not okay. Are now okay, and I'll be working now on the cursor ones, and I think it's done for the MongoDB part. And yeah, we'll see what I have later on. Probably this one and this one will be done, and then well, I'll check something else to do. Probably we'll check this the other doc because it says something, and so probably I need to check it like Meteor user async, and then yeah, we'll see what I have left. Well, let's continue. I think if you guys have any questions, why I use GitHub Desktop as well, you can always ask. So yes, I I don't think I have any questions now. Let me clean things up and continue. So we have updated the collections part. Now let's do the cursor one, right? Also, we can use for each async, map async. Hello. How you doing, Harry? Doing great, Lance. Thank you. Yeah, it changes. So stick around and see. Like every 3 or 2 minutes, my background changes. So you can you can see things changing. It's really nice. Like I'm still working on this, but probably on my streams I'll be doing something like to that you can redeem a point, and then the points you when you redeem it, you pass out your URL or a background, and it will show there. So yeah, I'll think something about it, but it's really nice because then you can do like some sort of live coding with some interaction. So it's really nice, you know. So yeah, and I place like only the animes that I'm watching, but then I could like add on some other crazy things like pictures that I take on my trips and so on. So yeah, really nice. So here in 4-H, and this is a thing that I'm not so kind, like don't like it so much. That's the 4-H and map pacing pieces that are new APIs for us, because I feel like it's too much or too weird because I haven't seen this like in the broader JS community. So yeah, when I see this um the for each async, I feel it's a little bit weird, but yeah, sure. Let's see if it's working. I will add some examples and people can be, yeah, it's working. It returns a promise, so it's awaitable. So let's do this like this and send it. And then you do a post dot find, and then you go there for each async, and then you can. Exactly. So let's go, keep going. So yeah, client only for server isomorphic usage. I think it's just like this. So let's continue with map. It's yeah, it's really weird because it break exactly. Yeah, there's someone from the past said something that's wise, and yeah, some comments can help. But yeah, see, map async and cursor map async. exactly the same here. Server page async. Here's again. Hey Henry, check it out. It changed. It's now Jin because yeah, I like playing not League of Legends. I don't play it for it's been some time since I don't play it, but I play lore and TFT. So yeah, can imagine other image that I have here. So there's some too. Yeah, like when it started before I started working, I used to play a lot, and I thought like, yeah, that's nice, and I probably will continue playing when I'm a grown up that works. But then you start working and you realize that yeah, maybe I won't be able to continue playing so much. Oh, the 200 games. Yeah, I guess you're playing more than me because like yeah, as I said, like it's been 3 or 4 years that I don't play League of Legends, but yeah, the less you work, the less you play. And I guess the only thing that I'm playing is like because there's the TFT mobile because it's like yeah after eating lunch I go like or eating or anything that I do like that requires me to eat and then go like not so bad but to sit on the sofa or do something like this I play a little bit of TFT, but otherwise I wouldn't be playing nothing. And yeah, but yeah, again, when I was younger, I thought like that I would be those cool adults that play video games when they are like they're not working. But then I realized, yeah, I'm not one of those. I'm an adult that like knows what video games are, but then I don't play it anymore so, that much as I wanted to. So yeah, count async. Exactly, serve changes. Yeah, mobile object ID. I just have to become a league stream, but nowadays I do for fun. So like or live coding sometimes. Still working on it. Yeah, I think like that's a thing that I always think to myself as well because I do stream on my private channel sometimes, and I always think that I should be like honest with yourself, and people will come and like I think most streamers do this, like they stream whatever they want to. So because the stream has to be something that's light and people can come to have fun. So like I can stream coding some crazy thing that I'm doing. Like these days I was coding like Zig or creating a language in Golang, and yeah, exactly. And then I played like the other week I played lore because I hit like I in League Legends of Runeterra it's quite easy to get to the elite rank there. That's like when then things go MMR. And yeah, exactly. Like I would play normally up to 2 hours because more than that you'll start to become like the day doesn't work. You feel like you lost, not that you lost your day, but you overspent time on things. So and it's nice to have time box. That's a great thing because yeah, so that was the thing that I did. Like I started to do streamings to do the things that I like to do, being like coding these different things, like creating on your own language, doing lit code, doing some open source things. Then I would do another other week of the day, do like a stream playing some video games, and yeah, do like I really like what I'm doing currently in my stream. That's exactly this. Like I do whatever I want, and I feel like that it's a safe spot to me do what I want. And because it's streaming, and I feel like there's some people watching me, I do not procrastinate or I try to be better at what I'm doing while streaming. So for some people, streaming feels like a superpower because yeah, I want to study something, and because I'm streaming and there are people watching, I need to be productive in this thing that I'm doing. So yeah, I recommend to you all like even streaming to a friend or do like the thing that I did before and in other places that I worked was like Discord buddy. You go like to a Discord server with a buddy of you, being in the work or outside of work, and each other would be like doing their own things. But since you're two in the same room, you are not like procrastinating your job. So yeah, that's what I recommend. Well, I guess I finished the collections part. I guess I gotta review it later, and like this is how docs works, guys. Like, guys, you gotta review it because the person that wrote it shouldn't be the same the person reviewing it. So yeah, we gotta give some time. You gotta give some time to you to rethink and think about what you wrote, and then review it. So that's really nice. Let's. I try to avoid playing early in the day, only 9 p.m. Otherwise, I lose track. And yeah, yeah. Normally, I think like you can play like wherever you want, but it should be like yeah, I'm gonna be playing one exact match now, and then one exact match later on, because otherwise you can lose control of it. It's like gambling, you know. Like it's always like gambling. Playing games is like is feels like gambling sometimes. So yeah, I try to be like make it like time boxes. Yeah, but exactly. You feel work if you try to like play a match in the middle of the day. You feel like your day is like not wasted, but it's broken. You know because yeah, I tried to play like once I tried to play a match of TFT and it took like 45 minutes. So yeah, so yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, that's sounds like even harder. So what it's left here, I've done this part now, so I think I can place it here and place it here. And let me commit the code here. Let me find the thing here to commit. So docs updated new docs. Yeah. And how are your days going, guys? How are your day? What's your guys doing now? And yeah. If you guys are interested in knowing what the distinction I'm using is this one called background. It has some configurations to be done, but yeah, it works like this as you can see here. It's really nice to have like background thingy here, and yeah, at least for me, like because my default theme is all black, and sometimes like now I have some light on my face, and I should even like bring this on. Um, it's good to have something that isn't wholly black because otherwise, I think your sights you use your eyes, you know, like you have to struggle a little bit more. But well, what I'm gonna be doing is a more light thing that's checking for no dead links, and Vite has this really nice thing in there. Let's see if it's working because otherwise, like if it's working in the sense of it doesn't explode everything. That's ignore dead links. I shouldn't ignore dead links. It should check for dead links. And let's see. Actually, I need to build, right? Oh, so it doesn't help. I guess it's docs build. Yeah. So I have a dead link in AJ's song. I think there are more than six dead links, but yeah, let me think about it. Just a second, guys. It's becoming hot in my room. Let me just take off the hoodie. I'm back. Yes, now it's better, way better. Yeah, it's becoming crystally hot in here. Yeah, let me open the door here as well. Just a second. Here. Now we're back, and now I'm like in a in a place that isn't so hot because yeah, for some reason my place is like even though it's raining here in Curitiba and it's raining and it's supposed to be cold because like 20 degrees outside. For some reasons, like my home is like hot, and yeah, because it was all closed and yeah. Well, let's continue here. So I think there's an AJ Sun issue somewhere. Yeah, AJ is on here. Oh, so it doesn't get links. Oh, that's a bummer. Meteor calling methods. Calling methods. AJ is on. Why it doesn't work? Wait. API AJ Zone. Oh, it's missing an S, right? Let's go there full, but at what cost? Yeah, like I'm using a Mac, and sometimes like since we're like working on docs, it's okay. But like when I'm working on like Meteor and it starts to ask a lot of RAM and memory, it starts to get hot the computer. But since it's a notebook, and here's the I live in a two-story apartment, and the second floor is like my office. My whole office is the second floor, and it's big, but for some reason, this part, because of the window, I think as well, because everything's always closed because I have a dog. Hey, good morning. Because I have a dog and the window are like it's the whole wall is a window, and it's really like easy to climb on it. And I have a dog. I have to leave it all closed, and even though it's cold outside, it's closed, and there's a sun here. So like now I was getting hot because yeah, that's the as well. And airflow, it's necessary to have airflow, right? So in your room. So yeah, good morning. So I think now it should be working. Yeah, now it's working. This link. I think I have Mongo issues somewhere here as well. There are issues here. So it's one called mutators here. Mongo mutators. That doesn't write me. I think it should go as collection.insert, right? Insert. Yeah, I guess this should work. Info. Nice. Yeah. Touch is really nice. Um I saw that she posted something on X, formerly Twitter, but I haven't seen it yet. But I hope something like she said something nice about, because today we are doing something like we are. I just realized from Curitiba. How did you realize it was I'm from Curitiba? Oh yeah, I said yeah. I thought it was like something. There is something that because it was cold, and but yeah, I said so. Sorry. Yeah, I hope Tati referred nicely. I'm not sure what she wrote. I'll check it later, but I'm focusing on like, uh, yeah, I have base here. Yes, it is nice. I'm not sure if you were born here or like, I was born in São Paulo and I lived like my whole life in Santa Catarina, and then I came here. So yeah, to do college, but then I dropped out of college and now I live here. But I really like Curitiba as a whole. So. Oh yeah, so yeah, the same, almost the same story. Yeah, what are your thoughts on the city so far? I'm loving it. I like the weather. Yeah, the weather is nice. The weather is nice. Everything works. Like everything that I need to work works. I live in a good neighborhood, I think, because like I go. Yeah, I've been here for like 3 or 4 years, and yet this has been the hottest summer ever. Like it's been really hot. And I like my father used to bring me to Curitiba when I was younger, and I thought it to be like a really cold and nice place. And when it's my turn to live in Curitiba, things are hot. That's annoying, right? Yeah. So let's see if it's working off. It is. Found the link. Try 3 times. Buying acts. Yes. Yeah, like when I first moved in, I had no AC and no even no fan, like because like if it was hot, it's just you just open the window, like and the apartment that I lived was exactly like this. It's like yeah, if you open the windows, becomes windy and it gets cold. But then the last year was like it started to get hot, and this year was hot as well. And I moved. I was like, yeah, I need a fan because yeah, it was insanely hot, and I was considering even buy like on one AC because yeah, there's no way to live nowadays without it because it's so hot. Like 32 degrees for me is insane. Like for many people in Brazil, that's normal, but for us, it's like yeah, that isn't supposed to happen. Well, let's continue here. Then we have the API password somewhere here. And yeah, exactly. But this one is correct, right? Yeah, it's correct. Yeah, passwords, but I want to go here. Yeah, I want to. Ah, but I am in docs packages, so it's supposed to be like this, right? Passwords. Let's go here. Accounts, passwords. It's in comfort. Ah, okay, now I find it. Found it. Counts. Not sure if I'm understanding. Oh, isn't here? Isn't packages, right? Yeah, count passwordless. Counts user. Counts create user. Yeah, exactly. How it works. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's working fine. Let me. Someone is messaging me here. Yeah, just answering people, folks on Slack. Well, I think now I can do something like this, and there are no dead links, hopefully. Oh, there are some links. Oh, in packages, coffee script. Yeah, why I still have this right? But yeah, I think it's yeah, it's API the package. It's API slash package. Yeah, let's. I think it's almost ready. I just need to. Yeah, there is like slash anything that's dot. Yeah, we have a certainly almost. Yeah, No, roadmap, it's okay. Installing. So what I'm gonna be doing, and for those like, what is this? It's like I need to check 1,000 and like 1,200 links, and that's okay because I'll probably be doing like, yeah, I think it's even less, right? Yeah, it's less than 1,000 links that I need to check, and if they seems they they are working as they are supposed to, and yeah, like these ones I can remove. Yeah. Let's see. So for example, we have like 600 links that I need to check, and yeah, I'll probably do this off stream because yeah, this is gonna be really monotonous, and I think I said a lot of things, and it's raining a lot here, and I need to close all the things and check downstairs if things are right. Today's session is about to get like 1 hour and 50. Let me close this up windows or I get wet. We have like 1 hour and 50. I'll start to thanking everybody that was here today and helped me and saw what we're doing, who got to check our new docs. The link is here again so that everybody can have it. Share with everyone. Every week, every Friday, I'm here at this channel, or someone is here at this channel talking about Meteor, spreading the word about this good framework, spreading out the good word about writing good docs, spreading the word about anything that's worth spreading the word. So yeah, it's nice. We stick around to us with us, and every Friday it's gonna be nice. We are trying to be like out. We are always having this sessions Friday. So even if you guys have any ideas, you can always hit us on Twitter. So if you want to know our socials, you can do like I social to check everything, and every social is there. You can send us messages, and we'll try to answer them as soon as possible. You can ping us, and you can ping me as well in Twitter, formerly X, on formerly Twitter, and on GitHub. So my handle in Twitter is Gab Grubba, and on GitHub is like this. So if you want to see someone, so if you need something from me about me in GitHub, you can ping me like this. And in Twitter is Gab Grubba. So yeah, guys, I think we had our session today. Let me just commit what we done today. So remove the ignored links and update links. Remove all the links options and links. Nice. So let's. Now I wanted to see who we will raid on, so that this you guys have someone to watch. If you guys have anyone that you want to raid to, you can always tell me. We can check it. I will be probably raiding to TS Odin because it says something about LLVM, and I like the software LLVM. So we're probably the one that will be rating on. So if everyone is on board, let's go. Um, I hope again that everyone had their time here. Everyone have loved being here. Yeah, let's go. Let's see if I can write, if I can do raids correctly. Let's see. Everyone is ready? Yeah. So I guess I'll go. And well, hope everyone has a really good time. Again, every Friday we'll be here. Yeah, and that's it. Bye bye, guys. Hope you had a good time.
Actually, here is the interesting part. Here's the